is gearing up to bring on stream its fourth oil field, the Pecan oil field, with peak production expected to reach up to 80,000 barrels of oil per day, according to the Chief Executive of Petroleum Commission, Ebert Fibel. Although Mr. Fibel did not give a timeline, he stated that appraisal works is nearly completion, which will pave the way for the development and production. The field is considered a vital addition to counterbalance declining crude oil production, which has decreased for the fourth consecutive year. The Public Interest and Accountability Committee, PIAC, in its 2023 annual report revealed that domestic crude oil production has experienced a significant decline, dropping to 48.25 million barrels in 2023 from a peak of 71.44 million barrels in 2019. This represents an annual average decline rate of 9.2% over the past 4 years and a 7% decrease from the 2022 figures of 51.7 million barrels. In 2023, production from the country's three major oil fields, Jubilee, Treneboa Enyora in Tome 10, and Sankofa Jinyame, contributed to the total output, with Jubilee leading the charge. Specifically, Jubilee field produced 30,444,217 barrels and accounted for 63% of total production, while the 10 field contributed 6,717,278 barrels or 14%, and the SGN field added 11,086,541 barrels, representing 23%. Speaking at the Oil and Gas Conference 2024 opened in Accra, Mr. Fibel emphasized the Pecan project's significance in boosting the sector, stating another source of growth to stimulate the industry is developing existing discoveries, some of which are currently undergoing appraisals to ascertain commerciality. He further disclosed that the Petroleum Commission, a regulatory body overseeing the upstream petroleum industry, is working closely with E&I on the appraisal of discoveries such as Akuma and Eban to expedite their development. In other stories, the latest data from the Ghana Statistical Service shows that the economy expanded by a strong 6.9% year-on-year in the second quarter of 2024, building on the solid 4.8% recorded in the first quarter. According to the UK-based firm Fitch Solutions, the growth acceleration in the second quarter of 2024 was largely driven by stronger industrial output buoyed by mining and quarrying, as well as continuing recovery in the construction sector. In expenditure terms, stronger growth in the second quarter was boosted by an 8.5% increase in private consumption and a 12.6% rise in export. Turning to the second half of 2024, it said growth will remain strong, although it will decelerate from the high recorded in the second quarter of 2024. On the international front, following the Marcos administration's decision to ease cabotage laws, a subsidiary of France's CMA-CGM has become the first foreign liner to operate domestic route in the Philippines. The 1032 TEU CNC Philippines has become the first foreign ship to operate exclusively in local trades in the Philippines, calling Manila, Cebu and Cagayan de Oro. The ship belongs to CMA-CGM's intra-Asia specialist and has now shifted to a new entity called CMA-CGM Philippines Shipping. The CMA-CGM Philippines Shipping employs a 100% Filipino crew in compliance with local regulations. The Philippines holds promising potential for maritime growth and innovation given its dynamic domestic and international trade. CNC plans to add more ships and ports to its dedicated Philippines network soon. And on this note, we'll wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News, proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best noise shipping solutions. You can always contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. For more news, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube at Nanesi Boateng. My name is Nanesi Boateng, my producer, Kweku Abuachi. Have a great Maritime and Port Day.
3CP. If you be here 3CP bambo.
Okay, na we ma dia na agi ha say.
Nanama, me shemukasi ha say. Nia wote no ye Cindy Rice. Eno na me de ye me mu nuane nyina. Cindy Rice demufo a eyiyi maako ma.
Metimi aka hwe.
Oh, waden, ka hwe.
No cre. Cindy Rice die emo edankasa.
Eye Cindy Rice. Na ya hye no every 1 kg. E de kopim 50 kg. Benya Cindy Rice ato. E wan krankra bi mu ka ben wo. Cindy Rice. E hwam na e denso.
FDA achedwade nkratso yatsum.
Supplement range of products. Unam boafo.
Eduane na desi. Acho. The food be fire. You hear say electoral commission they do some exhibition thing?
Exhibition? What be that one do again?
This our EC and their big English. Is this exhibition even necessary?
I don't know, self. Look, isn't that our boss from the EC? Okay, my people. I couldn't help but overhear your discussion about the upcoming exhibition. Let me explain 1 or 2 things to you. You see, the officers who register voters are human beings. They are not machines. You understand? So sometimes they might make mistakes when entering your information.
So how would this affect us?
You might live in Kaswa, but then they will accidentally select Ayawaso as your district. Or even they can mark you as a female when you are a man. Anamewa.
Assemble.
Go and check that your name is in the register. Say, with details so a correcto perfecto. That is why we are doing this registration.
What if my name isn't there at all?
My brother, don't worry at all. You can ask them for your name to be included in the register once you have your voter's ID card. You can also ask for the correction of a wrong sex. You are male, but they have written that you are female. So you give it to them and they correct it on the card for you.
Really?
Go and fix it very quickly. Who's how you